Hello, my students. Today we're going to start a new unit number 3, The Wonders of Nature, on page number 31. The Wonders of Nature. Can you explain the word wonders here? Wonders. Wonders are those awesome, beautiful, fantastic, and unique places on Earth. Some of them are man-made, others are natural. Okay? On page number 31, we have a picture here. I want you to look at this picture and think about what can or what it could be. What it could be. I think it is like a human being. I think it is in a forest. Notice the forest here. Okay. Grass. I think that it is covered with grass here on its head and its body. Okay. It is like a sleeping woman. Actually, this is one of the wonders, and it is a man-made sculpture. Man-made sculpture. Sculpture means نحت. من المنحوتات, man-made sculpture. It's called the mud-made sculpture. Mud-made sculpture that represents a sleeping woman. Mud-made means خادمة أو خادم الطين. خادمة الطين. The mud-made represents a sleeping woman. The face of this sculpture, is made from a mix, خليط, of mud, cement, and sand. This sculpture was made in 1997 to build living sculpture within the Woodland Walk. Maybe it is an ignored place, a forgotten place, and people wanted to make it alive so visitors can come from everywhere to see this sculpture. I want you to notice that this sculpture changes every season. Do you know why? This sculpture is in the forest, as you can see, and there are many plants, okay? So these plants are changed, okay? I mean that the vegetation on her head and on her body, نمو النباتي, okay? On her head and her body is influenced by the temperature. So we have 4 seasons. The temperature is different in each season. That's why the grass here, the vegetation, النمو النباتي, is different from one season to another season. So again, it is not one of the nature wonders. It is a man-made wonder here, and it is a sculpture, and it is a mix of mud, cement. Cement means الإسمنت, and sand. Now, I want you to open your book on page number 32 and notice the picture here. What can you see in this picture? Think about this picture. I can see a man. He is diving, okay? It is a deep place, maybe in an ocean, okay? And he's trying to do something here with this plant. Is it a plant or an animal? Okay, is it a kind of fish, maybe? Today we are going to read about one of the nature wonders, okay, which is about cities beneath the sea. The title here, it is Cities Beneath the sea. What does the word beneath mean? The word beneath means under or below. So cities below the sea, cities under the sea. Do we have cities under the sea? Let's check this, okay, in our passage. But before this, we have another picture here. Okay, it is an animal, okay. It is a coral polyps animals. It is colorful, okay. اللي هي بسموها اللي هي الشعاب المرجانية. الشعاب المرجانية، المرجان. So, for today, I will read the passage, okay? And I want you to focus on the word focus here. Remember that these are the English meaning of the new words, okay? Maybe we will have in this passage or in our lesson for today. I want you to notice these words, okay? Later after we read this passage. I want you to follow me, okay, to make sure that you can read the whole words here. Okay? Cities beneath the sea. Okay. Cities beneath the sea. Coral polyps are truly the animals that helped make the world. For millions of years, tiny coral polyps have been building underwater cities. The polyps create something called limestone, which they then live on top of. There are huge amounts of limestone under the ocean in islands and mountains. These limestone islands and mountains are called coral reefs. Some reefs are bigger than anything people have ever made. The Egyptians used it to build the Great Pyramids. We have used limestone to build many buildings, and crushed limestone is used to make cement. A variety of life. Living coral reefs are amazing cities beneath the sea that are full of life. The reefs develop well in the warm oceans near the equator. Among the world's most colorful places, coral reefs are full of brightly colored fish. Reef fish are an important food source for humans, and many are caught for food around the world. The biggest of them all, the Great Barrier Reef in Australia, is the largest reef in the world. It is 2,000 kilometers long. Over 400 types of coral, 1,500 species of fish, and approximately 4,000 types of mollusk live in, on, and around the reef. Each year, thousands of visitors come to see this remarkable world beneath in the waves. However, there are rules. Visitors can only visit 5% of the reef. In this way, they can still enjoy the reef while it remains protected for future generations. Threats to coral reefs. In recent years, a number of dangers have threatened coral reefs and the life that depends on them. One of the biggest threats is an illegal way of fishing that explodes bombs in the water to kill as many fish as possible. It kills most living things and causes great damage to the reef structure. Fishing with an extremely dangerous chemical called cyanide is another threat to reefs, particularly in the Philippines. Fishermen put this poisonous chemical into the reef water because it stuns the fish and they cannot move. Okay. They catch the fish easily and then sell them for big money to aquariums or restaurants. The chemical they use kills coral polyps and causes large areas of the reef to die. Water pollution also damages reefs. In addition, warmer water in the oceans has been causing many areas of reefs to turn white. Biologists are worried that further warming may damage coral reefs even more. So, here in this passage, they are talking about coral polyps. Coral polyps, it helped the world because this animal, it is an animal, okay, create limestone. Limestone هو حجر الكلس, okay, which we use to build our houses, our everything, okay. So we used it a lot in our life, okay. It is colorful and sometimes it is huge, okay, and that's why it is one of the wonders around the world, and it is a nature wonder. It is not a man-made wonder. Okay, I will let you read the passage carefully, okay, not for one time, for 2 times, 3 times, and make sure that you can read the new words, okay, and read the word focus here carefully. Next time we will discuss the passage together. Okay, thank you for today, Miss.